On this week's show, confusing two different names, the Tesla Model S bonus package, new concept cars from NanoFlowCell, and the weirdest ever TV ad for electric car quick charging. These stories and more coming up next on 10. 10 is brought to you by freeconference.co.uk, bringing you the latest in transportation news with the future of low-cost conference calls. Make conference calls anywhere in the world for just the cost of one local call. Visit www.freeconference.co.uk today to find out more. It's Friday, February the 27th, 2015. I'm Nikki Gordon-Bloomfield and I'm back. Did you miss me? When General Motors unveiled the 200-mile all-electric Bolt EV concept car at this year's Detroit Auto Show, it caused instant confusion around the world because its name, when spoken, sounds almost indistinguishable from the name of GM's established, range-extended Chevrolet Volt electric car. So it comes as no surprise that GM has admitted this week that the whole Bolt/Volt thing is just too confusing for some car buyers, with enough confusion abounding already from the Detroit automaker that it's seriously considering a name change before it enters into production next fall. But as GM North America President Alan Bradley admitted to the Detroit Free Press this week, the homophonic pair of names is at least creating something of a marketing buzz, saying that some people were having fun with it and that it was generating awareness of the brand. Given the trouble we and others in the automotive press have had when discussing these two cars verbally, however, we're hoping GM decides to be sensible and change the name ahead of the official production in 2016. Don't you agree? Unveiled last year at the Geneva Motor Show, the original NanoFlowCell Quant-E Sport Limousine electric car was sexy, fast and unique. It seated four, had full-length gull-wing doors and had claimed 0 to 62 time of 2.9 seconds thanks to a quartet of in-wheel electric motors. This year at the same show, the same firm will unveil two new concept cars which will demonstrate the evolution of the NanoFlowCell technology, the Quant-F Sport Limousine and the Quantino 4-seat coupe. Both cars make use of the same flow cell battery technology as last year's concept car, with the Quant-F being a direct descendant of the high-performance Quant-E. But the interesting car is the Quantino, a low-voltage rather than high-voltage electric car, which the firm says will travel up to 1,000 kilometres from a single fill of its dual electrolytic tanks. With so much to prove, NanoFlowCell will have its work cut out if it wants to challenge the establishment of traditional battery packs. But since its technology has all the benefits of liquid refueling without the costs and environmental problems of hydrogen, it could have a chance. Watch this space. Mitsubishi has finally released pricing for its 2016 model year of the low-volume, all-electric i-MiEV electric car in the US. And unlike the massive price cuts which took place in 2012 and 2014, the 2016 model year car remains exactly the same price as it did last year, $22,995 before incentives. Sadly, the i-MiEV also gets exactly the same specifications and trim level as the 24 model year, and in case you were wondering, there wasn't a 2015 model year. And while that means that the i-MiEV is still one of the cheapest electric cars money can buy, its EPA approved range of just 65 miles and its rather basic appointment means it's also a car most buyers will just blast straight past. As for extras, there's only one this year, an all-new sat-nav system complete with Bluetooth connectivity, which will add an extra $2,000 to the sticker price. It does have a rear-view camera. As always, if you're in the market for an affordable electric car, the i-MiEV should be on your list, but these days it's looking ever more outdated, and as better equipped long-distance models come to market, it doesn't have much of a chance. Everyone likes to be rewarded for working hard, and usually that reward comes in the form of a bonus in your end-of-year pay packet, some company stock, or perhaps a well-earned vacation. But over in China, where it's not uncommon for wealthy companies to reward hard-working staff with bonuses that represent more than a year's worth of regular salary, one company is rewarding its staff with a brand new Tesla Model S electric car each. Enter Heian Wi-Fi, a Chinese tech startup backed by game development house Shanda. Despite being fairly young, the firm's highly successful Wi-Fi master key software is now used by more than 500 million users across China, and the firm has dedicated to rewarding its hard-working coders with a brand new car. While the exact number of employees who will be rewarded hasn't been disclosed, TechNode reported this week that the company has around 50 employees and dozens of them will stand to benefit from the perk. The only stipulation? That they worked at the company for more than 4 months. I'm obviously in the wrong business. Tesla's legendary Model S electric sedan, the undisputed darling of the plug-in world, has managed to win yet another award from well-known US publication Consumer Reports. Beating all of last year's cars on the market, the Tesla Model S was awarded the Best Overall Vehicle prize for the 2nd year in a row. Praised by Consumer Reports for its over-the-air updates, excellent road handling and cutting-edge technology, the 5-seat sedan was said to have eclipsed the competition with its innovation, magnificence and sheer technological arrogance, said the publication. In addition to winning last and this year's Best Overall Vehicle award from Consumer Reports, the Model S has also proven popular with Consumer Reports readers over the past 12 months, coming top in several customer satisfaction surveys. Who will knock Tesla's Consumer Reports crown off? Who can say? But we do think it's going to be a very tough fight. If you've ever been lucky enough to visit a modern automotive production facility, you'll know that the majority of cars today are built on massive automated production lines, where an army of robots and teams of highly trained staff carry out the intricate ballet of vehicle manufacturing along a constantly moving production line. A production line that can stretch on for miles and miles. And as Toyota's flagship car for the new millennium, you'd be forgiven for thinking the 2016 Toyota Mirai hydrogen fuel cell sedan would be built in just such a high-tech factory with plenty of robots. Yeah, just like Tesla Motors' Fremont production facility. But as 5 videos released by Toyota this week show, Toyota's first hydrogen fuel cell vehicle is made entirely by hand in hushed bays at its former LFA works facility at the Motomachi plant in Toyota City, Japan. Watching these videos does bear testament to the level of care and detail Toyota is lavishing on each and every fuel cell sedan. But it also tells us something a little more concerning for any hydrogen fuel cell sedan fans out there. Right now, the Mirai is little more than a low-volume compliance car. Only time, and presumably Toyota's production practices, will determine if it becomes anything more. Ever since the Automobile Information Disclosure Act of 1958, new cars sold in the US must have an information sticker affixed to one of its windows, detailing basic information about the car, including its claimed fuel economy, basic specifications, and more recently, environmental impact. And these days, these stickers, called Monroney labels, include information about a car's fuel efficiency in miles per gallon or miles per gallon equivalent for non-gasoline models. They also detail the savings buyers can look forward to over the next 5 years compared to an average economy vehicle. But now a new study from various US universities, based on responses from 3,200 new car buyers, suggests that consumers would be more likely to choose a plug-in or hybrid car as their next vehicle if the Monroney labels not only included fuel costs, but total cost of ownership for the lifetime of the vehicle. This is especially important for plug-in vehicles, whose high sticker price is often offset later in life by super low running maintenance and insurance costs. While the study's findings aren't yet being acted on, we hope that they will influence our fuel economy labels moving forward, because right now, well, they're just too confusing. Forget the Chevrolet Volt dance, forget the hugging polar bears from that Nissan Leaf TV ad, and forget those mischievous anthropomorphic Kia Soul hamsters in the Kia Soul EV ads. They're all really pretty lame when compared to the latest ad from Japanese grocery store chain Family Mart, which manages to combine a popular TV monster with Japanese grave idol Ai Shinzoke and a Nissan Leaf electric car. It's meant to advertise the fact that Family Mart is the leading provider of store-based rapid DC quick charging for the electric car customers in Japan. It stars a Japanese grave idol, a kind of pop star come supermodel, and a giant alien monster from the Ultraman TV series. Oh, and a Nissan Leaf, a store clerk, and guitars. It's cute, but totally incomprehensible to anyone who hasn't spent a considerable amount of time in Japan. Still, it has a happy ending, so who am I to moan? Yep, that's your lot, folks. You can catch us next week at the same time for another weekly news roundup. Visit our site every day at transportevolved.com for the latest news, or join us live online for the weekly Sunday panel show at 1800 hours UTC. As usual, there's been a whole lot we haven't managed to fit into today's show, including the latest update from the Gigafactory site in Reno, Nevada, a guest post on how we'll all feel when the cars do the driving for us, The world's first mixed brand electric car store opens in Iceland, and we check up on our staff Nissan Leaf after 4 years and 70,000 miles of ownership. So when we're done, click this link and head to our site to catch up. And don't forget to visit our show sponsors at www.freeconference.co.uk. It doesn't matter if you're making work conference calls to New York or family calls to New Zealand. Free Conference lets you make and join telephone conference calls anywhere in the world for just the cost of a local call. To sign up and get calling today, visit freeconference.co.uk to set up your first free call. I'm Nikki Gordon Bloomfield. Have a great weekend, and until next time, keep evolving.